I'm Sister Ethel Normoyle from a lovely place in Ireland called Lissycasey. I am a member of the Sisters of the Little Company of Mary, and I was requested by my superior to come to South Africa. That was in 1972. I worked in an area called Eersterust. The name may not be as familiar as Mamelodi, and I was there for all the apartheid years. And I was there from 1972 to 1987. And 2 years prior to that, I felt that the people had the ability and all the possibility and capabilities in themselves to bring the place forward. So I planned a 2-year exit and I returned to Ireland. I was not long there when I was requested to come back again. And I came back kicking. I had given my best to South Africa, but I felt God was calling me. So I said I would come, provided I would make a radical option for the poor, which I have. So I toured around and I found this place, this lovely vale of Missionvale. It's the people that make up life. Relationships are everything. We have a wonderful people with great heart, great generosity, great sense of dignity, great sense of worth. They are poor in many aspects, and to the naked eye they are very, very poor. They're deprived of everything that we as human beings should rightfully get. But they have plugged into their own inner resources and where God lives in them, and they certainly do a wonderful magnificence of Him through their personalities. And as you can see, we have the most beautiful children. When I came, I made a radical option for the poor, and I experienced their own poverty myself by having nothing. And all I had was the great gift of what God gives us, a tree. And the shade of a tree in Africa is a wonderful thing. And under that tree, I gathered the children in the morning to teach them basic numeracy and literacy. I'm a nurse by profession, so I visited the homes and I took care of the people, taking their blood pressures, giving them injections, and rendering basic medication to them under the tree. I came basically to bring the compassion of Christ as best I could through medication, education, and nutrition. And they were like 3 bricks, but to keep 3 bricks together you need cement. And so that's where I feel the holistic approach of the centre has come in. The care of the individual, just one for one. You know, how are you today? When people tell you how they are today, it's not a nice story. I'm 70 now, so I doubt if I'll come back in 50 years' time. But maybe I'll come back in 10 years' time. And I would like to see that this place was also, addressing the needs of the people. That I would find the compassion of Christ being widely spread all over the place, serving a different need. A need which would be very close to my heart would be education. That this would become part of Vista University and that this would be a centre of education. Education is a huge thing. It's not just obtaining a certificate or a degree or a diploma. So maybe, please God, when I do come back in 10 years' time, I'll find this.